even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be doing a should you Zenkai for this man who got Zenkai'd very recently, if not today. Actually, it's a day that I never thought I'd see. We've got the Dragon Ball Super transforming BROLY, he's the purple unit here, and boy, we want to see if he's pretty much broken or not, but we're just going to glance over it real quick, look over everything so that we can actually make the conclusion. But at the same time, if he's not incredibly broken or anything like that, then I'm gonna advise basically do not summon for him, do not Zenkai him. That's what I'm gonna advise if he's not broken. And I'll just say make sure to watch the showcases first to further improve your opinion. And then even then, I'd still advise for you guys to hold back a bit until possibly Rose comes out, so you can see which one's better for you. Because obviously, just because this guy's good, he might not fit on your appropriate team, so it might not be a must summon. Do you understand? So be very careful and be very cautious in where you're spending your chrono crystals. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. On this grad to 20k, face cam at 20k. All my social media links on the top of the screen. It's the YouTube channel where we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But we're just going to have a quick glance on everything. So I'm going to switch it to Zenkai and put him at 14 star because he's not even a Legends Limited. So just do that for him quick. I can't change him to the transforming BROLY when he's transformed. So what I'm actually going to do, which is quite unfortunate, I'm gonna actually switch him to, I'm just gonna look at his unique abilities, because those are the biggest factors. I feel like yeah, the main abilities sometimes change, but from the seams of it, if they're not major changes, then it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But the unique abilities is really what carries, and the stats. So looking at his stats, they're looking pretty improved. Strike attack 251k, blast attack 273k, blast defense 170k, strike defense 173k, which is quite good, like regular Zenkai stats. Zenkai's usually reach that stats normal, nothing too crazy. And then going down here, I believe that Kira still hasn't gone up. Critical's probably gone up. This main ability is pretty neat now. This is before he transforms, like I said. You'd always gain that 20%, but now you actually cancel your attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, which is really good. I had a case where I was fighting Android 21, and you know Android 21 actually stops you from regaining health if you're one of those characters that regain health. So now that I have this, even if she was to hit me with BROLY, I'd actually cancel all of those, and then it actually result in me actually what you call it, not it doesn't stop me from basically gaining health before it would if I was attacked by Android 21 because of the debuffs. But this is pretty useful. Going into the first unique ability to see how it's changed, nullifies own unfavorable elemental factors 10 times every time this character enters the battlefield, activates twice. The following effects occur according to the timer count elapsed with current characters up to 2 levels. So this is the same, to be honest, except for the fact that the timer counts have decreased. So this is 3 and 12, where before it was 5 and 15, which is neat. And effect switch after transformation or switch, that's the same as well. Second unique ability, Clash of Powers, applies the following effects to self according to the amount of damage taken in proportion to own max health after enemy attack is over. So 5% to 30%, but plus 20% to damage inflicted. So they basically made the range smaller. They made the range smaller, which is pretty nice. Let me read that properly. Applies the following effects to self according to the amount of damage taken in proportion to own max health. So yeah, they made the range smaller for you to actually gain that damage inflicted, and the same here, 30% or more. So it doesn't have to be as much for you to gain this damage inflicted, which is pretty nice. Destruction's aim, which is, oh, this is after the transformation from the seams of it, but it's pretty much the same thing. Clash of the Powers is the same thing. It's the same thing from what I can see. It's just written twice. This is the new joint. This is the new joint here. Barbaric Onslaught. This is at Zenkai 3, the first unique ability. Plus 5% to blast damage inflicted. For 10 timer counts every time this character uses the blast art. So that's that Gohan type buff. But 5%. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Plus 10% for strike damage inflicted. Also, it's for both. Okay. And that's when he uses the strike arts. And this was every time you use the blast arts. But you also gain attribute upgrade, minus 15% sustained damage cut. So it's basically like 25% for strike damage, which is pretty neat. That's actually a nice unique ability for Zenkai 3. It can look more dangerous than it reads, so we'll have to look more into that. This is the one at Zenkai 6. Insurmountable opponent. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Restores ki by 20. That's normal. A lot of Zenkai characters do that. Plus 30% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. That's also normal. A lot of Zenkai characters do that. And then minus 3 to blast arts cost for 10 timer counts. That's nice. That's actually useful, especially because it's just for the character being at a Zenkai 6 at least. So that's kind of nice. Just looking at these to see if they change. A locked at depth, 10% ultimate damage. And then 5% ultimate damage. I don't know why it's kind of like that, but that's different from before when it's actually not transformed. You can see it's slightly different because here it doesn't say the ultimate damage bit, which is quite nice. Whereas here it's only it's ultimate damage and the blast damage, whereas before it wasn't the ultimate damage. So that's pretty neat. I'll take that. For the most part, it's the same though. It's before and after transformed. His main ability isn't here from what I can see. Hopefully I'm not just bugging. But even though it's not here, the unique abilities is the main selling point for Zenkai characters and the start upgrades. Just looking at what he's going to need to Zenkai, people might be curious. Overall, he's not looking too insane. I'm not going to lie, he's not looking too insane. I'm not too convinced that it's a for sure pull the trigger to Zenkai 7. Like he's not looking like it at all. He is looking good though. Don't mistake me for saying that he's looking bad or anything like that. He's definitely looking good. He's just not looking like a character where I just say, yeah, Zenkai 7, this is the one. Especially considering what we've got around the corner in terms of Rose coming out this week or next week, and then anniversary literally 2 months away. So if you're asking for what I think about him, do I think you should summon? Not at this point at the time I'm making this video. Please make sure to watch showcases first, and even then I don't feel like he's gonna show to be that amazing. Do you understand? So yeah, just please make sure to watch showcases first. I'm not sure about this BROLY. He's not looking too great in terms of just a Z tier surefire. Yep, you need him. You don't need him that much from the seams of it. So yeah, that's my overall opinion. Overall, like I just feel like he could have been better. But they knew what he was doing. Like they didn't want to break the game again. I feel like they've been scared since they've done it with other units. So for the most part, yeah, they're just being careful, which I respect. I respect it. But we're just gonna leave it like that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I feel like I formed a good opinion on this. Like he doesn't have some mad unique ability like Android 18. But press that subscribe button if you haven't already on this grind to 20k. All my socials on the top of the screen. It's the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. My name is Zakashi, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!